Imagine this. Our planet, the Earth, suddenly stops spinning. What happens next? It's not just the rides at an amusement park that would go haywire. Everything we know about day and night, seasons, even the ground beneath our feet, would change. It's a recipe for chaos on a global scale. What if the Earth suddenly slammed on its cosmic brakes? The consequences would be nothing short of catastrophic. Imagine everything and everyone on the surface of the Earth suddenly flung eastward at hundreds of miles per hour. It's a chilling thought, but one that reveals just how vital the Earth's rotation is to our existence. The Earth spins on its axis, an imaginary line passing through the North and South poles. Unlike a top that slows down, the Earth keeps going due to inertia. Inertia is the tendency of an object to resist changes in its motion. The Earth, with its enormous mass, has a lot of inertia. Think of a spinning figure skater. When their arms are outstretched, they spin slowly, but as they pull their arms in, their spin accelerates. The Earth, however, doesn't have arms to pull in. Its angular momentum remains constant, so rest assured the Earth isn't going to stop spinning anytime soon. Gravity is the glue that keeps us grounded on Earth. It's the force that pulls everything towards the center of the planet. But gravity isn't uniform across the Earth's surface. The Earth is not a perfect sphere. It bulges slightly at the equator due to its rotation. This bulge means that you weigh slightly less at the equator than at the poles. Why? Because you're farther from the Earth's center at the equator. It's a small difference, but it's measurable. Now imagine if the Earth stopped spinning. That bulge at the equator would gradually disappear as gravity pulled the Earth into a more perfect sphere. This redistribution of mass would have profound effects on the planet's surface. Coastlines would shift, and ocean currents would be disrupted. The very shape of our planet would change, and with it, the landscapes we know and the boundaries we've drawn. It's a reminder that even seemingly constant forces like gravity can be influenced by cosmic events. If the Earth stopped spinning, the oceans, no longer held outward by centrifugal force, would migrate towards the poles. Imagine a planet with two submerged continents at the poles and a continuous band of land around the equator. This dramatic shift in water distribution would have catastrophic consequences. Coastal cities would be submerged, and entire populations would be displaced. The world map as we know it would be redrawn by the relentless force of gravity. But the changes wouldn't stop there. The Earth's crust, no longer subjected to the centrifugal forces of rotation, would also adjust to this new gravitational reality. This could lead to increased volcanic activity, earthquakes, and tsunamis as the planet tries to find a new equilibrium. The Earth's climate, intricately linked to its rotation and the distribution of land and water, would be thrown into disarray. The familiar patterns of seasons, rainfall, and temperatures would be replaced by a chaotic and unpredictable climate system. Section 5. The day the wind stood still. The Earth's rotation is responsible for the Coriolis effect, which causes winds to curve as they travel across the planet's surface. This effect is what drives the large-scale weather patterns we experience, from the trade winds to the jet streams. Without the Coriolis effect, winds would blow directly from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure. This might sound simpler, but it would lead to extreme weather events. Imagine hurricanes stalling over vulnerable areas or massive thunderstorms raging across continents. The delicate balance of our planet's atmosphere would be disrupted, leading to unpredictable and potentially catastrophic weather events. The jet streams responsible for moderating temperatures across the globe would disappear, leading to extreme temperature swings between the equator and the poles. The consequences for agriculture, ecosystems, and human civilization would be devastating. Our dependence on predictable weather patterns for food production, water resources, and overall well-being would be severely challenged. Section 6. A wall of water. The Earth's rotation keeps the oceans in check, creating tides and currents that regulate the planet's climate and support marine life. But if the Earth suddenly stopped spinning, the oceans, no longer held in place by centrifugal force, would surge towards the poles. Imagine a wall of water, miles high, sweeping across the planet. Coastal cities would be obliterated, and entire land masses would be reshaped. The sheer scale of the devastation would be unlike anything humanity has ever witnessed. But the destruction wouldn't end there. The sudden shift in ocean mass would trigger earthquakes and volcanic eruptions on a global scale. The Earth's crust, already under immense stress from the redistribution of water, would buckle and rupture, releasing unimaginable amounts of energy. The planet's surface would be transformed into a chaotic landscape of flooded continents, volcanic archipelagos, and newly formed mountain ranges. It's a sobering reminder of the awesome power of nature and the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. Section 7. The Fury Unleashed. The atmosphere, no longer dragged along by the Earth's rotation, would initially continue to move at its previous speed. This would create winds of unimaginable force, scouring the planet's surface with hurricane-force blasts. Imagine supersonic winds ripping across continents, tearing apart buildings, uprooting forests, and turning the very air we breathe into a deadly weapon. The sky would be a maelstrom of dust, debris, and the remnants of a once familiar world. These winds would ignite massive wildfires, further choking the atmosphere with smoke and ash. The planet's oxygen levels would plummet, making it difficult for any surviving life forms to breathe. The Earth, once a vibrant and teeming planet, would be transformed into a desolate wasteland, shrouded in darkness and choked by a toxic atmosphere. It's a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of appreciating the delicate balance that makes our planet habitable. Section 8. A World Divided. With the Earth no longer spinning, one side of the planet would face the sun perpetually, while the other side would be plunged into eternal darkness. This stark division would have profound consequences for life on Earth. The sun-facing side would experience scorching temperatures, baking the land and boiling away any remaining water sources. The constant exposure to solar radiation would sterilize the surface, making it impossible for life as we know it to survive. On the dark side, temperatures would plummet to unimaginable lows, freezing the remaining atmosphere and locking the surface in an icy grip. The lack of sunlight would prevent photosynthesis, extinguishing the last vestiges of plant life and plunging the planet into an eternal winter. The Earth, once a planet teeming with life, would be reduced to two extreme environments, neither capable of supporting the rich biodiversity that once thrived on its surface. It's a stark reminder of the importance of balance and the interconnectedness of all living things. Section 9. The Twilight Zone. Between the scorching heat and the frigid darkness, a narrow band of twilight exists. This twilight zone, where day and night blend into an eternal sunset, might offer hope for life. Temperatures might be moderate enough for liquid water to exist, and where there's water, there's a chance for life. Extremophile organisms could find refuge in this twilight zone. However, life here would be precarious. The lack of a proper day-night cycle would disrupt biological rhythms. Only the hardiest organisms would survive. The twilight zone represents the resilience of life in extreme conditions. Section 10. Life finds a way. The sudden halt of Earth's rotation would undoubtedly be a mass extinction event, wiping out the vast majority of life on Earth. The extreme temperatures, atmospheric chaos, and global tsunamis would reshape the planet, leaving little chance for most species to survive. However, life is tenacious. Throughout Earth's history, it has weathered countless catastrophes, from asteroid impacts to volcanic eruptions, and emerged stronger and more diverse each time. It's possible that some organisms, particularly extremophiles adapted to extreme conditions, could survive even this apocalyptic event. Deep underground, shielded from the worst of the surface chaos, microbial life could persist. These organisms, thriving in hydrothermal vents and other extreme environments, rely on chemosynthesis rather than photosynthesis for energy, making them less dependent on sunlight. Over millions of years, if conditions stabilized, these hardy survivors could potentially evolve and diversify, eventually repopulating the planet. It's a long shot, but it highlights the incredible resilience of life and its ability to adapt and thrive even in the face of unimaginable challenges. Section 11. A Cosmic Perspective. The scenario of Earth suddenly stopping its rotation, while hypothetical, serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance that makes our planet habitable. It underscores the interconnectedness of Earth's systems, from the rotation of the planet to the circulation of the atmosphere and oceans. It also highlights the importance of appreciating and protecting our planet. The Earth is a precious and fragile oasis in the vastness of space, and it's up to us to ensure its continued habitability for future generations. By understanding the forces that shape our planet and the potential consequences of disrupting them, we can make more informed decisions about our impact on the environment and work towards a more sustainable future. The Earth's story is a reminder that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves, and our actions have consequences that extend far beyond our own lifetimes.